In the early hours of the morning, soldiers of the German 8th Army assemble along the Austrian border with orders to cross over into Austria at dawn, regardless of their response. Despite the Treaty of Versailles forbidding the unification of Austria into Germany, the plan would go ahead anyway. Hitler knew the former Entente would be powerless to stop him, just like the remilitarization of the Rhineland before. In fact, a referendum is supposed to be held for tomorrow on whether the Austrian people wish to be integrated into Germany, but he doesn't trust the Austrian Chancellor Kurt Schulzschnig to not rig the election in favour for independence, who so far has stopped at nothing to prevent the unification. So Hitler sent an ultimatum, declaring Kurt to hand over all power to German sympathisers or face invasion, crying out, "How can anyone say that Austria is not German?" The following day at dawn, the 12th of March 1938, the German 8th Army commenced their invasion of Austria, but the soldiers were not met with gunfire and bombs, but with cheering crowds, Nazi salutes, and flowers. The justification behind the Anschluss was not just a stepping stone for the greater goal of a greater German state, but was a necessary step in meeting production quotas for steel announced by the 4-year plan, which aimed for Germany to be ready for war by 1940. However, attempts to seize control of the country had happened as early as 1934 in the form of a coup which assassinated the former Chancellor, who was replaced with Kurt Schulzschnig, an Austrian nationalist who would stop at nothing to preserve its independence. He saw Austria as the better German state, using force to crush any Nazi sympathisers, even turning to Mussolini's Italy for support, which worked for a while. Mussolini largely supported Austrian independence, as it was thought that Germany would eventually press for former Austrian lands that Italy had won from the Great War. But as time went on, Italy recognised Germany as the future power of Europe and wanted to be on the winning side, thus withdrawing support for Austria. On the 12th of February, Hitler arranged a meeting with Kurt, presenting him with a deal. If Kurt appointed German sympathisers into positions of power in the government, Hitler would publicly reaffirm his support for Austria's national sovereignty. Kurt accepted this deal, not because he wanted to, but due to threats towards him if he were to decline. By now, Kurt's government was undermined by German sympathisers, all pressing for the unification, eventually culminating in the form of a referendum to be held on the 13th of March. However, in this game, things go a little differently. I attempt to deny Germany the Anschluss, convincing the major powers to let me rearm, looking outwards for like-minded allies along the Danube, and embracing the inevitable invasion. Hi, I'm Colonel Cam, and welcome to 12 years forming the Danubian Confederation in Hearts of Iron 4. Hello guys, I know the song that I used was a communist song and we're playing Democratic Austria, but I really liked the song and I thought it was perfect for this video, so we're just going to call it an anti-fascist song, okay, so it makes sense. Anyway, before we get into this video, please like and subscribe. When I hit 50k, we're going to be doing a Q&A, meaning you can ask me any question and I'll answer it. Well, nothing too personal. Anyway, subscribe for that sooner. Alright, let's get straight into the video. Okay, one last Götterdämmerung video, guys, I promise. Just this last one, then I'm going to go back to mods, and I won't quit playing Götterdämmerung, okay? I'm going to incorporate it in my normal rotation, but this will be the last one where I play it in a row, okay? So my next video will be a mod. I want to do the Danubian Federation. I've been really interested in doing this path as a democracy, okay? It's going to be hard because we're going to be fighting off the Anschluss. Our leader is Kurt, okay? You learned a bit about him in the intro. I can't pronounce his last name. My attempt in the intro was like my 5th try, but we have a whole range of national spirits, with only one of them really being good. We're going through some sort of economic depression right now, which is obviously giving me a bunch of debuffs, but we've also got this treaty. I didn't mention it in my intro, but it's relatively the same as all the other ones. We can't train units and edit units, yada yada. We have another national spirit here. It's this video's sponsor, Factor. Have you ever come home from work too tired to stress about cooking, but also don't want to order takeout that is way too expensive and unhealthy? I for sure have, and that's why Factor is so great. Factor takes the stress out of healthy home-cooked meals by providing chef-crafted, dietitian-approved meals delivered right to your door. You can choose from a weekly menu of 35 options, including popular diets such as Protein Plus, Calorie Smart, Keto, Vegetarian, and Vegan. Or maybe you're craving something more gourmet another week, like filet mignon or shrimp, because you can change up your order every week. So skip the overpriced takeout trap with a cheaper and more delicious option with meals that are ready to heat and then eat in just 2 minutes, which means more time for you and not to mention less cleaning. Get 50% off and free shipping on your first Factor box using my link or coupon code ColonelNov50. Click the link in the description, scan the QR code with your phone, or use the coupon code ColonelNov50 today. We have absolutely no democracy support. Look at that, 1% democratic popularity. So that needs to change. Remember that one good national spirit I had? Well, that's almost gone. The bank committed some insurance fraud or scandal, so I had to cover for them. So we can cover them, and we get recovering from economic depression with economic depression returns. Great. Repeal the May Constitution, done. I think I can get an advisor now. There's probably a bunch. Oh, look at all these advisors I can get. I'm going to have to go through all of them. I'm going to go captive industry. Then I can build these a bit quicker. I think that's actually more important right now. You know, being the country that Germany targets first is kind of stressful because I don't have a lot of time. But German remilitarization causes widespread worry. But at least we get some sort of mechanic out of it. The anti-Anschluss measures, where this tells us the current risk of an Anschluss, and the higher the risk is, the more we can do. Right now, we can just build civs quicker, which stacked on top of my captain of industry will be really good. Gives us bonuses like civilian. Oh, we just got a bunch more. Okay, what are these? Add... Oh, we just get like defense and stuff. It's only active for 30 days though. No, I'm not doing these yet. So this is when we're fighting. Okay, no. Not right now then. Because they just give us like supply and defense for 30 days. I'm not doing that. Another instance of me being an idiot. I read it completely wrong. It's active for 30 days, and then when it's removed, I get those bonuses forever. But I didn't realize this, so now I've made it even harder for myself. It's time to do what Kurt did in real life and legalize political opposition to try and sway the referendum in his favor for independence. I meant to put that fact in my intro, and I completely forgot. I'm such an legalized political opposition done. And the first thing that we should do now is hold elections, and this should get us towards democracy. If we choose Danubian Federation, we can't get support from France and USA and UK. Bro, what? No way. That's actually tough. You know, I was hedging my bets on Britain and France backing me, but no. Emergency fortifications. That would be a good idea. But fortifications, where can we build them? I think it's very important around here. Along the whole border would be nice in-game cam. Why am I building them in specific cities? What am I doing? I have to get a chief of air force to get air experience. Oh, it's so over, man. We've just begun. It's already so over. I can't imagine how I'm going to win this. We get the results of our election. The first election since the self-elimination of our parliament has been concluded. Voter turnout has been high as a nation has come to see what our nation becomes if they neglect their duties as voters. The three leading candidates are separated by a few votes, but the final count is... which one is the Democratic? Here we go. Karl Renner becomes leader. The SDAPO. That's what we want. Yep. Here we go. The flag has changed. We are now the Republic of Austria. Okay, can I have the treaty removed now, please? I'm democratic, guys. It's economic resuscitation, all right? We get negative 20% consumer goods, 10% factory output for 35 days. I will take it. I did what Hungary does and secretly rearm, and that's Germany does that too. But what choice have I got? But also with the new update, you have to research forts to build them at a higher level. I can't just build level 10 forts whenever I want. I almost forgot, so yeah, I got to do that. Anyway, it's the end of the year, so now I've only got 1 year and a bit to prepare. Whoa, that's like the German line, but way more enthusiastic. The Danubian Federation, can I just be like, do this really quickly? I'm going to do the Danubian Federation and invite them, and maybe like I can ally with Czechoslovakia, yada yada, and then we could maybe take on the Germans then. So there was my plan, to try and form the faction of the Danubian Federation before the Anschluss, which is in about a year, so I'm praying I have enough time. Alright, Danubian Federation is done, there we go. So we got the faction. Can we invite them now? We can. The right to rearm. I actually missed this. We can convince other democratic countries to rearm. They say no, so it doesn't matter anyway. There's going to be consequences if we just ignore it. We must negotiate this. They set us up for failure, but what can we do? Come on, let me negotiate it. The guarantors agree to a revision of the treaty. They get a revised one, so it's just factory output plummets and military factory construction speed. But I can edit divisions and train more, and I can go beyond volunteer only. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's all I wanted. As long as I have enough manpower and divisions to cover my front line, I think I'll be okay. Alright, invite the Danubian countries is done. So I can do defending the homeland, which gives landfall construction speed and division defense on core territory, or Austrian aggression. I think defending the homeland is a bit more, it makes sense here. Oh, okay, the Danubian Federation. The idea of joining all countries along the Danube in a federation has been around for a long time now. Number 1 on my list of recruitment into the federation is Czechoslovakia. They have the strongest army and they are next on the chopping block after me. So I improve relations because I really don't want to mess this up, and wait, there we go, 100. Invite Czechoslovakia to the Danubian Federation. The total army fighting strength is required to start the national focus Anschluss will be lowered weekly. The amount corresponding with the popularity of neutrality in the federal state of Austria. Uh-oh. I think because we're going democratic, it's going to be a lot easier for them. Yo! Yo, 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 yo! The Czechoslovak Republic joins it. Yes! They accept the invitation to the Danubian Confederation. Czechoslovakia! That is such a W. That is such a W right there. You don't understand. 26 division. Oh, you don't understand. I think I do understand. We might actually stand a chance because Czechoslovakia has a bunch of forts against Germany, and I've built some. But I also think Germany understands what this means because, well, we got this. Anschluss risk mitigated. Removes the anti-Anschluss measures decisions. What is this? With us now part of the Danubian Federation, it seems that he has decided against attempting to integrate us into the German Reich. We put in some very hard work to make sure we could keep our independence, and the payoff was worth our time. Oh, they're not going to do it. I'm saved. Czechoslovakia single-handedly saved me. So I've bought some time for myself, but not long because Germany are going to want the Sudetenland, and I doubt they're going to revise that. Germany keeps trying to enforce us to put some people in the government, you know, German sympathizers in our government. How dare they? I deny it, of course, now that we have a faction and allies. Okay, the offer to install the guy, finally. Thanks, you just made me lose a bunch of political power. Thanks for that. Alright, so what do I do now? Germany are just going to go... Are they going to try and go on Czechoslovakia then? Because that's their next move after me. Are they just going to ignore that too? They're just going to go in Poland straight away. Destruction of Germany. And I'm going to do a realistic peace deal, okay? I'm not going to annex any German land, okay? I'm going to actually make it a legitimate peace deal. That makes sense. I have player led on, so there's more power to me to make a normal looking peace deal. Oh, there's the shared Austro-Hungarian path. What's cool about this path is after completing the first focus, I don't really need to go down it. My allies also do that focus tree as well. Okay, 90. That's the best we're going to get with Hungary, so let's invite them now. Justification. Germany's going in on Czechoslovakia. Hey, the Kingdom of Hungary joins it. Alright. We shall set aside our differences for now. So they join it. The Danubian Federation is here. We're doing it. We're doing it. Okay, back on the German border, because they're going after Czechoslovakia. Come on, Germany. Take us on, I dare you. I was so confident that we could take on Germany, but I'm gonna do a little bit of foreshadowing here. Germany invaded Czechoslovakia, and so that meant we were at war. There we go. Germany declared war on the Czechoslovak Republic. Bro, you serious? Bruh. Can we get more dudes in this specific province, please? I'd like some dudes in this one right here. As you can see, things aren't going so well for me. They're pushing into my land. This is not good. Guys, lock in, man. Why are we not locked in here? The Kingdom of Romania has joined. They must have joined the Federation. Yeah, they did. They joined our faction. They accepted it. Romania, get your troops on the border right now. Unfortunately, Romania's entry into the war was not able to save us either, as I looked over at Czechoslovakia and they were done. We gotta wait till Germany makes their next move. I think Czechoslovakia can survive just holding Slovakia. They surely can. Maybe it's just like hold that and then the strat and then just hold like this crossing here. And that's the strat. What? How did they break through there? It turns out that was not the strat. They're rapidly approaching Vienna. Yugoslavia's in it. Okay, Yugoslavia, come on, help us out. Help us out. They've been called into the war. Yugoslavia, mobilize your troops now. But the front line is looking cooked. I don't think Yugoslavia's entry into the war is going to make much of a difference. My only option is to just try and hold Vienna. Alright, last stand. Come on, guys. Dude, I've got no stuff. I've got no army. I've got nothing. What is Croatia has joined the Axis? You know, maybe Yugoslavia was a liability. I forgot about that. Desperate defense. I can get that. Just hang on to Vienna, man. As long as I held on to Vienna, I wasn't going to capitulate. If I needed to go under siege, I would, okay? I was holding Vienna. Vienna and Bratislava, the two closest capitals in Europe. As long as we got those two, we're fine. The Germans are now advancing into northern Hungary, right next to Budapest, and the chances that we're going to have to go under siege is rising. We're cooked. Italy joined the German Reich. Oh, alright, let's try go limited conscription now. They're going to go into northern Hungary, and then it'll be, it's literally over. No, guys, it's only over when that screen that says observe or like you capitulate. I forgot what the screen is. When that screen comes up, that's when it's over. It's not over yet. They've taken Budapest. Oh, we got 3 exiled divisions. Fight on our side, please. Alright, let's see how long we can hold on to this for. The siege has begun. And so the siege of Vienna has begun. A siege that would last for God knows how long. But all I could do was wait and hope the Allies would go and invade Germany. Guys, I have a feeling we might have to restart. This is not a good feeling. Yugoslavia is still a major. So, oh no, it's just me. I'm the only major. They take me out. It's over. Alright, we're on 100. I'm getting grand battle plan. Immediately. As many forts as possible is when they're not attacking me. We might actually... Oh my god, how many forts have we built there? We've built forts, tons of forts already. But my allies were still capitulating one by one, and the allies are nowhere to be seen. Siege of Vienna. Look at this. 3 pretty much out of supply Hungarian divisions. Let's go. I increased my conscription laws to extensive, but at this point, I'm not training any more divisions. I'm just trying to keep up with the manpower that I'm losing. This is not sustainable, as something has to change. I don't know how I'm going to fight anyone after this. This has just been like a complete tearing apart of my entire armed forces. There goes Yugoslavia. You can see the siege of Vienna right here. Wait, Bulgaria joined the Axis? Oh no. I wasn't going to invite them to our Danubian Confederation anyway, alright? Bulgaria, you can just join the Axis, fine. By now the Germans have stopped attacking me, so now I just have to wait, and I'm going to make you guys wait, okay? You're going to sit through this just like I'm just kidding, no. You would just skip ahead in the video anyway, it's not like I have the power to do anything. Poland joined the Allies. Are they going to go in? No, they're just going to sit there and be dumb. Adolf, the voices are telling you to attack Poland, or do it, Adolf, do it. Romania's gone, it's just me left. We finally can get this one now, which more 10% defense and 10 plus 10 organization. So we got prepared defense now. They're not breaking through. There's no way. This is so glitchy, but they're not breaking through. They're not breaking through. We got a bunch of defense on core territory buffs. We got entrenchment, like all like max forts that I can build. They're just not breaking through anymore. It does help that we're in Vienna, so it's a capital and we have supply. Italy just went in on Greece. That's good. Surely Greece joined the Allies. Military access from the United Kingdom. Sure, you can have it if you can. But it turns out Italy had also declared war on the Allies, so now I just gotta wait for Germany to get involved. Not even on war economy. Why am I not on war economy? I should be on this right now. I have like 2. I just have control of Vienna, just this state. And I have 2 lines of civs. There we go. France are fighting Germany. We're coming to be saved. They're saving us. Hooray! We might have a chance here. At least that's what I thought, but Germany, it turns out, we're not done yet. I'm actually getting guns, and I've got manpower now, so my troops are no longer going to be under-equipped. Like, I've got everything I need. Anyway, because it's taking ages for Germany to capitulate Poland, the Soviets declared war on Poland, which is not a good thing, because now the Soviets are at war with the Allies. Not me, but the Allies, so it's not all bad, but still, it's just going to take them so much longer to defeat Germany. Okay, I am officially out of stuff to build. I could build, like, infrastructure in Greece, I think. Yeah, I can. You know, I'm not sure how the people building the infrastructure are getting out of Vienna into Greece, considering we're under siege. But there is some good news. The Allies have invaded Italy, so liberation may be on the way. Let's invite the observers. We can invite more nations. Maybe we can get Turkey in or something. Let's improve relations first, and then we'll do it. They can have all of Bulgaria. There we go. You and me both know I am not giving Turkey all of Bulgaria. This is like when the Allies, or the Entente during World War I told Italy that they're going to get all of Dalmatia, and then just don't give it to them. Turkey did join it. Let's go. Okay, so, hang on. Join the war. I don't even know why he's joining at this point. Anyone who joins my faction gets absolutely decimated. I mean, Greece isn't even alive anymore. Hey, the USA have joined the Allies. I guess we can build infrastructure in Turkey. That's the only reason Turkey joined my faction. They know I have nowhere else to build, so they know I'm going to invest in them for free. Oh my god, so much has just happened. Norway joined the Allies. Denmark joined the Allies. And Mussolini has just been deposed. The Netherlands have joined the Allies now. It's over for the Axis. It's over. Why has the music started? Not only did Netherlands just join the war, but they're pushing into Germany. I'm sure it's all filled with British and French divisions, but still, this is huge. We're going to be insane when we get our land back. We're going to get so much manpower. We're going to get, because we're literally on service by requirement. Our army is going to just like skyrocket because I'm going to try to fight the Soviets too. All right, coming to the end of 1941 now, and things are looking a lot better for us, okay? The siege, it won't last much longer. There we go. They fracture into a civil war. There goes Italy. They should be on the move now. Here we go. I think Italy's going to capitulate soon. When Italy goes, I'm going to start my great advance for the liberation of Austria. Also, they're pushing out of the Maginot Line, so that's pretty good. Oh yeah, this encirclement here, guys. Good job. They made it to... Yeah, they made it to Bremen. That's an encirclement. I love the word undermine. I don't really actually know what it means. Like, I don't know the definition of it. I know, like, the general idea of what undermine means, but it's just such a good word, man. We can undermine whoever we want. I will undermine the Germans with my resistance to them in Vienna. What the hell am I talking about? I was going insane just doing nothing in Hoi 4 this whole time. It was evident that I had to do something to keep myself entertained, so I decided to begin my advance for the reclamation of Austria. Alright, time for the uprising of Vienna. Men, time to take back our country. Go, go, go. I have a bicycle division. Well, to be fair, like my whole army isn't just Austrian dudes. It's like the whole Danube Federation. I got Romanian divisions, I got Czech divisions, I got Hungarian divisions. We're all resisting in Vienna. The first major city that I took was Graz, and I continue trying to march towards Italy. And as we're taking back land, we're getting factories, manpower, and everything. Bicycle division, attack! Yes, the bicycle division beats the Germans. I can try and connect. I can get Americans in my territory. Come on. I hadn't looked up at Germany for a while. I was so focused on my own country, and they look awful. Seems the Allies have stopped pushing for some reason. A reason unknown. Our army is now almost 300,000. I will take. That's pretty good. That's 10 times bigger than what my army was under siege at the lowest point, when it was really bad. Anyway, I pressed the go button and started pushing out even more because I really wanted to get to Italy or France. I don't care. Stop attacking me and then I can go here. We are so back. We are so back. Come on. Here we go. Here it is. We're finally going to reconnect to my allies. Yes! Unfortunately, Italy are not accepting my military access, but Britain and France and America do, so that's fine. Come on, take Berlin. Oh, they're fighting outside Berlin. Come on, take it. This will be it. The fall of Berlin. Surely they're not done. What's their next capital? Okay, I won't keep you waiting. After long enough, Germany finally capitulated. 374k. Yikes. They gotta be done. There we go. Alright, here's a peace deal. What to do for the peace deal? What to do? Obviously, I wanted to give the Allies the majority of stuff because, well, they did most of the war. But I definitely deserve something, okay? I lasted quite a while under siege in Vienna. I get some compensation. I gave my Danubian Federation allies back their land, but also changing any to a democracy that weren't before, like Hungary. Italy became a British puppet, so I gave them back all their land except for these two states, which are my former lands. Oh yeah, and Trieste. And then I annexed North Slovenia from Yugoslavia because it looks cooler. I also wanted to make Trieste look like it actually fit in my country, so this is just better border. Yugoslavia I puppeted though, because they had the whole Croatian uprising, I couldn't really make it a change government. I also then puppeted Bulgaria because they weren't in my federation either. Yeah, so Albania. And then I'll give Greece the Epirus or whatever it is. Whatever the state called. Northern Epirus. Yep, Greece can have that. Still one more Italian land. Where is that? Oh, it's Rhodes. Oh, Turkey. There you go. There's your land. They are going to be so mad at me. All I gave them was Rhode Island. That's so bad. I think I should have a puppet. Oh, look how much we can dissolve Germany. Like, I began looking through all the satellite states I can make of Germany, trying to figure out what I wanted to do. I eventually decided that I would create my own Bavarian puppet because the Danube runs through them. I made a French occupation zone, a British occupation zone, and then changed the government of Germany in like a Prussia kind of thing. Whoa, look at this. Yo, that looks so good. Yep, so take one good look at this map, okay? This is the best it's going to look for a while, because next on our list of invading, we're going to invade the Soviet Union. Legionary Romania cedes Bessarabia to the Soviets. I don't think so. The playthrough is far from over though. I need to form the Danubian Confederation, meaning I need to integrate all my allies to agree to be a part of one country. Anyway, it's time to invade the Soviets for real now. They took Bessarabia and we're going to take it straight back. Cool allies. In we go on the Soviet Union. Huh, look at this. Albania is working on a focus. I didn't know they could do that. Albania can do the focuses. This is so cool. Like, imagine a multiplayer game where everyone plays a state in the Danubian Confederation and then you just declare war on the world or something. That'll be such a cool idea. I like my Austria, man. Look at my Austria. My Austria looks insane. I probably could have given this to Austrian Yugoslavia, but I also want to integrate them into the Danubian Federations. Communist China join the Allies. Whatever, man. That's fine. There we go. Improved strategies. You get division, attack, defense, organization. Yeah, way more bonuses. I don't have to do much, but I want to make sure that I do a lot so I have some sway in the peace deal. The Soviet Union are getting endlessly invaded, so I gotta make my move. Okay, so I'm gonna do this. Unlocks decisions to suggest unifying into a federative state and sway members to our side. I'm not worried if Greece and Turkey and Bulgaria don't join. The only countries I'm worried about is Czechoslovakia, Hungary, Yugoslavia, and Romania, because I want to press the button called Reform Austria-Hungary, which gives me cores on all the former Austro-Hungarian lands, and that way I will be unstoppable. All adults serve. I need the manpower. So now in the Decisions tab, I have the option to integrate them, but also invest in them so they're more likely to accept. The first country I want to do, I think it was either Czechoslovakia or Hungary. Actually, it might have been Hungary, because that makes sense. Austro-Danubian Hungary accepts the federation. Yo, so we got Danubian state of Hungary. So now they're a puppet. Look at this encirclement that's going to happen. It's going to be insane. We go to Kiev and then all this gets encircled. I continued pushing into the Soviet Union, trying to get the encirclement, but then Czechoslovakia rejected the Federation. Czechoslovak Republic rejects it. Gains puppet focus war goal against Czechoslovakia. They're going to join the Allies. I have no option really but to do the one with the war goal. I can't just leave them in my faction and then just not be able to integrate them. I'll never form Austria-Hungary. And as soon as they left my faction, they joined the Allies. So it looks like after the war with the Soviets, we're going to have to battle with the Allies. Well, this is interesting, isn't it? Does the war goal run out? 1947? Anyway, we pulled off that massive encirclement with the Soviets, so that's pretty good. Look at that. Look at all this. Look at this encirclement though, man. And Romania rejected as well. So now both Romania and Czechoslovakia have done it, and I think Romania would join the Allies too, but I can't let that happen, so I just have to accept this one. You know what? Invite Belgium. Belgium accepts the invitation. Belgium has joined our faction. Yo. I decided to do that because it may help against the Allies in the future, but we're not going to call them into any war just yet. Dude. The Allies. Technically I pulled that off, but wow. Might actually get the peace deal this year, meaning we have like a year and a bit to prepare against the Allies. And I would be correct, because as soon as Stalingrad fell, there would be a peace deal. The peace deal, I liberated the Baltic states, Central Asia, and pretty much everything east of the Urals. I gave myself a Ukrainian puppet, and then I gave the Allies a Belarusian puppet, while also dividing a South Russia, which is allied to me, and then a North Russia, which is allied to the Allies. Okay, what am I even looking at? Okay, whoa. So we got, okay. It's okay. Slow down. Romania back their land. Okay, I got supervised states of the Caucasus. The Austro-Danubian Mandate of Russia. And then we got the British Mandate of Russia in the north. So we've kind of split Russia. I liberated Karelia and Sapmi. And then I also liberated like a bunch of basically just Siberia, Central Asia. I think first, before we deal with Czechoslovakia, we deal with Romania. We kick them from the faction and we invade them. Next year, I'm going to have to prepare for my war against the Allies. The war goal runs out in 1947, so I've got 1 year to prepare. Guys, look at this. Communist China is fighting nationalist China because American and British troops have landed. In an effort to make the map look better, I came to an agreement with the Allies. We would reunite Russia, but make it neutral. Done. Me and Britain both agreed to unite Russia back into the Russian Federation. Non-aligned, okay? Yeah, guys, that was totally an agreement. They totally had a say. But seriously, this makes the map look way better, and I think the war will be more bearable. Propose the Yugoslavian Confederate to join the Federative Union. Yugoslavia, you better accept. If they don't accept, I think I'm kind of screwed. If they don't accept, it's not actually the end of the world, because we're both not at war anymore, meaning they don't have reason to just join the Allies out of nowhere. They're not guaranteed by them, so if they deny it, I'm going to do a peacekeeping operation in Belgrade. Yugoslavia reject. And I'm going to say they're a risk to the Federation's unity. We get a war goal, and I'm just going to declare war like straight away. And just like that, our peacekeeping operation, not invasion, okay, peacekeeping operation commenced. And they didn't join the Allies. It went really smoothly, and I just annexed the lands that I would need to form Austria-Hungary and then just puppeted the rest. Alright, so we got the Austro-Danubian Yugoslavia, but we got all the cores. So this should be everything we need for Austria-Hungary. Yes, except for, obviously we need Hungary. We just got to annex that. Romania, I think we can pull off the same trick with Romania. Kick them out of the faction and then just invade, declare war on them immediately. At least I thought that would be the case, but no, it wouldn't, because guess who's guaranteeing Romania? Poland went down their Polish-Romanian alliance path, despite Romania being fascist. So now, if I declare war on Romania, that brings Poland into the war, who are in the Allies. Also, because of the success of our reuniting of Russia under neutrality, we decided to do the same thing with Germany. So I gave up my Bavarian puppet, the Allies gave up their occupation zones, and we just gave it all back to the German Republic. And these guys, again, would be neutral, so none of us have to worry about Germany. So I've made it so now that France and Britain gave up their territories, I gave up Bavaria, and now Germany has full control as... They're democratic, I promise, okay? They're democratic, but we gave them back their land, and they're going to stay neutral, hopefully. They're just going to be a neutral Germany. And yeah, that looks way better. Anyway, this will be the end of 1946, and next year, oh my gosh, was it so difficult. The amount of attempts I took to try and beat the Allies here was ridiculous. My first attempt involved invading Czechoslovakia first, crushing them, and then dealing with the rest of the Allies later. Then, while holding off the Allies at Slovakia and Italy, I can invade Romania and then restore the Austro-Hungarian Empire after I've annexed or integrated Hungary from my puppets. Unfortunately, this didn't go as planned. The Allies got into Poland a lot quicker than I thought. I couldn't capitulate Czechoslovakia, and then when I annexed Hungary, that immediately called them into the war, and they started pushing into Budapest, and at that point I just gave up. My next attempt was better, but still not what I wanted. I guarded the Hungary front better, but then I decided I couldn't declare war on Romania. There was no way I could hold all of the fronts, so I ended up making them join my faction again to see if that would help. It worked for a little bit, and then I ended up getting naval invaded a bunch, and it failed. Even though I started pushing into Poland, I just couldn't sustain it. Okay, so attempt number 3. I changed up my strategy, and this time instead of declaring war on Czechoslovakia, I was going to invade Romania first. Unfortunately, by the time my war goal finished on Romania, my war goal against Czechoslovakia ran out. This meant I couldn't surprise attack them, and then they just guarded their lands and I couldn't really push into it. Even though I had success in Romania, the lands in Czechoslovakia are essential if I need to form Austria-Hungary. By attempt number 4, I realized there was no option. I have to attack Czechoslovakia first, and I can just deal with Romania a long time later. However, this caused issues because I was running out of manpower, equipment, everything. The Allies had way more of everything. I needed to form Austria-Hungary if I stood any chance, and not getting Romania instantly meant they would outlast me. Which is exactly what happened. I managed to capitulate Czechoslovakia, but my front in Italy was crumbling, and then I was just getting invaded from the Adriatic. And so here is attempt number 5, my final attempt. I decided to give myself a little bit of a push because it was evident that I was not winning. What I did is I just subjugated Romania, okay? They got no divisions, so it's not like I'm using any of their equipment or manpower. It's just one less front that I have to deal with. However, I'm going to do something I don't normally do. Those of you who think you can win from this without cheating, I'm going to provide you with the save game. Submit this to whoever you want or wherever you want. The goal is to reform Austria-Hungary. The file will be on my Discord, so go join my Discord channel if you haven't. I'm going to start doing things like this, where if I start struggling, then I'll give you guys the option to try and win the save game. Anyway, link to my Discord is in description if you want to find it. And let's get on with attempt number 5. Right, I'm ready to go. I'm going to declare war on Czechoslovakia really early. Now I've got Romania on my side. Things should be less scary. So this bit isn't too hard. Defeating Czechoslovakia is not hard at all. This bit's really easy. They're completely unprepared, so I can go in and just capitulate them straight away. There we go. Czechoslovakia capitulates. Should be able to just clean the rest of them up. And I can demote Hungary now. Let's do that right now so I can get all the troops on the front. Okay. The good thing about annexing Hungary is that we do get all of their divisions for free, so that's alright. Now it's just a matter of time of integrating Romania. I have to turn them from a puppet into an integrator puppet and then into annexed, where then I can finally click the button. Also, because I have a whole spare army that I don't have to worry about Romania with, I can actually push into Poland. After I took Warsaw, it was very slow. The Allies started getting a lot of divisions in here, and the front was barely pushing. However, I managed to reach East Prussia and encircle them in Danzig. So at least we're in core territory now. Core territory, we have defense bonuses. However, I did make heavy tanks, so I managed to encircle them again from this area. They're getting pushed out of here now. They're going to open it up. It's going to suck because they opened it up as soon as we get it. I keep saying, like, just take this one. Just take this one. This is the last one. I just need this one, and then I don't. Yeah, they've opened it up. It's... Oh no, we closed it. Oh my god, we closed it. Okay. I gave up on trying to push into Danzig and Gdansk, and I just focused on the rest of Poland because no more Allied soldiers could get in there. This ended up working, and I managed to capitulate Poland. There we go. Belarus capitulated. I also got invaded. I was able to use my army that's normally on Romania to stop the invasion, and then the army that I just used to capitulate Poland I brought down to then crush this invasion. I hate it so much. Anyway, after enough waiting around, I could finally integrate Romania. Alright, wow. Here we go. Restore the Austro-Hungarian Empire. There it is. The Danubian Confederation. Manpower. Oh, 7.64 manpower. Rebirth of the Danubian Confederation. Having secured all of the Austro-Hungarian imperial lands, as a part of these, the Austro-Danubian government has announced the restoration of the Danubian Confederation and has changed the nation's official name to reflect this. Yes! Oh, the manpower, the fat... Okay guys, I call that a win. The rebirth of the Austro-Hungarian Empire, or now the Danubian Confederation as a democracy. I tag over to America, and I do a conditional surrender. Otherwise, we're never going to get a peace deal out of this, okay? So just bear with me. Finally, we got the peace deal. The conditional one. Okay, so I'm not going to touch the allies apart from, you know, the ones I conquered. For the peace deal, because this is a conditional surrender, I'm not going to touch the allies like America or Britain or France or even Italy. Think of this more of like a temporary peace agreement where the allies realize they've lost all influence in Central Europe and have just withdrawn from the war. All I did was annex Czechoslovakia, annex Galicia, puppet Poland, puppet Belarus, and that was it. We did it. We restored the Danubian Confederation. I then fiddled around with the borders to make it look a bit better, like I puppeted my non-core lands of Romania, and then I just made Belarus and Poland look a bit better. And there it is. Thank you guys guys so much for watching me restore the Danubian Confederation. If you want to try that challenge on your own, just join my Discord and just get the file from there. I'll put it in announcements, okay? Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.